I hate that. I hate that. Well, so what are you making? It's like, what am I not making? Get off my case. Joshua Ploeg, and it's Dutch, it means plow, and I'm from, at the moment, Mexico/Los Angeles. It's been really nice. This is like a secret cafe style brunch, which is good, because I do enjoy doing both dinner parties and secret cafes. I don't get to do these quite as often, you know, because logistically they're more difficult, you know, because people come and go, and as opposed to a dinner party, everybody sits and they eat the same thing. It's not like they get choices, you know. More not dictatorial and more of a soiree, and this is a little bit more like a restaurant.
So back in April, Joshua and I were touring got on a tour on the West Coast for Microcosm Publishing. He was doing his cookbook, I was doing an art show, and Joe Beal was doing a documentary, and Joshua's been doing this for a long time, and so he'd be coming through the Midwest. So we thought it'd be fun to get a brunch together. Jeff and Aaron were starting their art gallery with Ryan Woods' paintings being the first thing, so they wanted to do like an event afterwards to get people a second look at the art, and just the timing worked out perfect.
Everything going okay out there, yeah? Don't burn yourself. Not that you would, but I did, so it's fine. I've been here once before in 1994, and it seemed quaint, and my friend was stalking John Cougar, and she was totally bizarre. She used to lie and tell people she was his daughter and or girlfriend, which is kind of perverse in so many ways, but you know, it's what she was like. No, just in the tofu.
I used to live in Providence, Rhode Island, and we would do like brunches and dinners like this, like set it up like a restaurant, just kind of like a speakeasy little food thing. So when I first moved to Bloomington like 7 years ago, we started doing them, and then they kind of have happened here and there since then. And I just moved back, so I was pretty excited to do one again, a little one-off speakeasy restaurant style.
I did Secret Cafe in my house in Seattle, and that was interesting. I would research a menu. I would go to like the library and find out stuff about different varieties of cuisine, and I go to whatever, if there was that type of, I would pick an ethnicity every week essentially when I did the Secret Cafe. I would go to the restaurant if there was one, so if it was like Indonesian food, I'd go to the Malay or Indonesian restaurant, and I would start bothering people about how to make something vegan, and of course every time they're like, no, you can't do that. Oh well, my uncle's vegetarian and he does this, he puts this in there, and so I started getting some more ideas on how to use spices and different things to like kind of make it more interesting, so it developed as a very down-home style. At the time, cooking schools, there weren't very many vegan ones, and they were very expensive, and a few, like the one in Boulder, was for special diets. They placed people in homes. I really wasn't that interested in working as a personal chef at that point. I'd done it for some friends in exchange for room and board, and I didn't really take to it. I'm more social than that, and I like to run around, so this dinner party idea came up, and I put a cookbook together, and then the only way I had to promote it was the model of punk rock bands. So the first thing I did, I was living in Oregon, and I had printed up this little book. I'm like, I just booked a tour to California through my old band contacts and went down there and did dinner parties and cooking demos and buffets at shows and a barbecue. And so like that began. It was basically taking the Secret Cafe on the road. I have like a 15-page single-spaced list of different items I've come up with that they pick items off of it, and it's kind of intimidating. I did it at first just to shut people up that are like, you don't work in a restaurant, you didn't go to cooking school, and I was like, psh. You know, it's like, it's my dismissive way of like going, shut up, you know, here, look at this. I was proclaimed chef by the people about 7 years ago. And I consider that they know what they're talking about. So
I mean, it's just awesome getting to watch someone that's so good at what they do their thing. It's just cool, like, not only learn about cooking and stuff, but you can also it's always fun to see someone doing what they do best. just appreciate, you know, like Joshua is very much in the punk DIY style, like self-taught chef, like didn't go to chef school, so you know, and I do like graphic design and stuff, and I'm also self-taught, so it's cool to see someone, you know, be at that level and also self-taught. I can really appreciate that.
My friend Sue Moffat from Toronto convinced Joe and the Microcosm people that they absolutely needed to do something with me. So the original plan, because Microcosm also publishes comics, was to try to get someone from their stable of comic artists to make a comic book adventure story of this guy looking for the ultimate recipe, and the recipes were going to all be in the captions. And due to when the deadline was, the artists balked at that, and we're like, that's just too crazy. And so we, they went and did their thing, and I did mine, and it came together pretty well. And yeah, there's a crazy little tomato that looks like Hunter S. Thompson is the protagonist. And yeah, I didn't put any input into it other than make some dancing food, have some, you know, the adventure has to be cool. Where's the abominable snowman? You know, I didn't really have much to say about it. They did a good job on their own.
It went really good. It's cool I love when all the buddies come out, and it was like 20 people here at one time, so it was a good time.